Oh my god.
Right, let's go! What's poppin', everybody? How are we on
What's
stream?
going on?
You got a stream up, Jordan, yeah?
I'll put the stream up now.
So you can see what chat's saying and shit like
Yeah,
that?
I'll tweet about it as well.
Yep.
Oh my god, you can see me on the thing, it's so weird.
Jordan's not used to being a live stream, guys, so... He's not used to... doesn't know how to act, he'll freeze up.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of weird. I'll tweet your stream out.
Just everyone tweet it out and shit. We're going to get some people in here. We're going to have a discussion in regards to the state of Rust. We've also got a couple of points we want to talk about. Casino, the new sniper rifle. I don't know guys if you guys have seen about it. There's a new sniper rifle coming in, which is going to be pretty sick, but we're obviously going to have a discussion, me and Jordan and you guys, to discuss what our thoughts are about it. We've also got what the current state of Rust is like for you guys in game. So there's a few points I want to talk about, and you guys are more than welcome to join us. I'm just going to tweet out right now as well, mate.
Hey, what's up everyone? Becca, Nicholas. How you doing, guys?
Yep.
I tweeted it out.
Tweet out right now.
The sniper that they're releasing into the game, how far does it go? How many times is the scope?
There's an 8-time scope. Well, they're releasing 2. So as far as I've looked into it, they've got an L96 sniper, which is a bolt. I believe it's a bolt action sniper rifle with about 5 in the chamber, or maybe more. And I believe they're releasing an 8-time scope with it. Which
so it's 5 bullets in the sniper.
I think so. I think it's something like that.
Dude.
DM, what are you saying, Jambi?
Why are they doing that? Like, there's no need for it.
I know. The game, to me, I'm never going to see one of those snipers ever. Like, legit. They're just going to be on fucking top out bases, and people aren't going to bring them out to use because you won't be able to craft them. So if you can't craft it, it's like an LR. Like, I've very, very rarely seen an LR. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you can buy it now, can't you, from the bandit camp? So you'll see more of them now.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, I know what you mean. Do they mention where you get it from? Is it from an airdrop? Is it from a helicopter?
I was talking to Oblivion about it. They don't actually say. When I looked into it, they don't actually say. They said, well, me and Oblivion think will probably be a Chinook drop. It seems to give the best loot, but there probably will be a small chance of it in elite crates, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Jambi, I've seen it, mate. We can get you in the call if you want, bud. You're more than welcome to join us, mate. Get Jambi boy in.
Get Jambi in. Get an extra person. Get a third person.
Right, hold on. Hold on. Jambi's webcam's fucked. Hold on, right? How do we add?
Well, Jambi's not even done a face reveal yet, so that's interesting.
Nah, he's not going on webcam, so.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Right, so. Your webcam's working, mine isn't.
Hello.
Hello.
What's poppin'?
You might need to enable yours again. And you might need to turn Jambi up a little bit.
I'm quiet?
No, you don't worry, because he can just turn you up in this Discord.
Yep.
Fine.
Right, we're good.
Go,
we're good. Right, we're good.
Oh yeah, I did do a face reveal, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Well, I posted on Instagram and stuff, and
oh.
It, so.
Post it on Instagram.
I'm gonna have a look now.
Ooh. Everyone going to see what Jambi looks like.
They're not. It's 2 pictures with my girlfriend, so they're not very. They're kind of.
Is it your personal Instagram?
No, but it's private, so I'll have to I can just post it. Post a picture I put on there in the Discord if you want.
Jambi's trying to pull in the views by posting his face. Like, fuck it, get views on. Hey Jambi, what is your opinion on the new sniper, mate, and scope they're bringing in?
Well, I only found out about it today.
Yep.
So I don't really know anything about it.
Look at it right now. I'm going to link it.
The L96 Black Ops 1, so
yep.
I like it.
You're going to like it, you think?
I'm not sure.
If you can get your fucking hands on it.
It depends how people use it, really.
It's basically the same as an AWP sniper from CSGO, by the looks of it. So it is.
So is it going to be super rare, from the airdrop or?
That's it. Well, I imagine so. Imagine it'll be as rare, or if not rarer, than an LR.
I
mean,
might
it's
have to use it for like a week, you know, just for the views, and then
just for the
so
clickbait.
I might have to be a roof camper for about a week.
Yeah.
Have you ever been a roof camper? I don't think I've ever seen you on your roof.
Actually, before I started doing YouTube, I was a roof camper for about a week.
Just one week, just one fucking week.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to admit it. When I first started playing Rust, about late 2015 or whatever, I sat on my roof, outside airfield, just roof camping people that went in and out for about a week straight.
Hell.
And
That's how you learn to shoot.
And I got really good at it. I got really fucking good at it. But then I got bored of it. So
Yeah, mate, that's pretty boring.
have you ever been a roof camper, mate?
Me? Mate, do I look like a roof camper? I'm always in the fucking thick of things, pushing people down, getting killed all the time. Fucking die constantly.
I don't know.
Jordanrants.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen you. Actually, that's a lie. I have seen you make one play.
One play? What the fuck was that play?
That was on Oblivion stream with the grenade.
Oh, the greatest play of Steric's fucking history. Mate, see if I could clickbait that. That'd be the best clickbait ever.
Yeah, you should have. Did you record that? Do you record your streams or?
My streams are saved. They're all saved onto YouTube, so I can just download them.
You get uploaded after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it. Keep it for when I get monetized. Right, so the 8 times scope, what is the fucking point in that? Because I don't see any point, because the 4 times scope lets you see far enough into the fucking future that you don't need an 8 times scope. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be. You're just gonna get sniped from crazy places. The dome's probably just gonna get camped.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but it's like 8 times is so overkill. Like, I mean, most people's computers won't even be able to render 8 times away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. But see, like, the 4 times scope, sometimes that doesn't even render how far away someone is either. You know what I mean?
You mean like players? Players?
Yeah, it'll render a player. Like, the 4 times scope will render a player, but it won't render, like, fucking trees and shit in that are, like, way far away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude,
So,
it's gonna be mad.
If you put an 8 times scope in it, it's just got to be fucking stupid overkill, I think.
It's gonna be a roof camper's dream, mate. A roof camper's dream. Like,
you're not wanting in the fucking stream.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, mate.
So that's coming out in the next update.
I think so. But I had another thing I wanted to talk to you about. So obviously they're introducing like all these like military grade weapons, right? So you've got the Spaz shotgun, the LR, the MP5. What else have you got? Obviously now the L96 sniper. But what's the thoughts on getting some like more primitive weapons? Like fucking obviously we get the crossbow and we get the new fucking shitty bow, what is it? I can't even remember the name.
Bow.
Yeah, compound bow. It's the worst thing I've ever seen in fucking Rust.
I don't
like
give
it.
it a chance, mate.
Mate, I've shot it at least 3 times.
You
And
see-
I tell you this, a guy with a normal bow just fucking pulls it back and takes your head off because you're standing still and you're dead. You know?
It's good. It's more for sneaking though, right? You're not gonna.
Yeah, Stenik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just give it. Stop being a cynic about the compound bow.
Why? It's pointless. It's
Yeah.
We're
No,
gonna find
I
them.
agree. It does require a certain level of skill
Is
that
that what you're saying?
that
what
you
you're saying?
don't have. So
Wait,
No,
people
I'm just
saying that
I'm just not a
people
sneaky
can't
guy.
hear Jordan now.
Was that
People can't
Jambi?
hear us.
Sorry.
People are saying they can't hear me and Jordan.
Right, hold on, boys.
really?
Turn yours up.
Yeah. Well, Wilson said it on rocket and but green.
Right, I'll turn these up.
Oh, you
Wilson,
haven't been able to hear me this whole time?
yeah, we have.
Is
No
that
way.
your mic is
Right,
kind
Jordan, talk.
of loud though, I'm not gonna lie.
My mic's loud.
Yeah, no, you're
No,
fine now.
It's
Mine?
not yours.
Yeah.
Hello, mic test 1-5.
Right,
hear
Jamie,
me?
talk.
Hey yo, what's good?
Oh fucking hell, man. Right, I should be better. Should be better.
This is the first stream. This is the first
Yeah.
podcast, boys.
It's the first
So-
one of the fucking Rusty podcast. So we need to get things straightened out and ironed out, and obviously in the future, once we get that, we'll be doing this every single Wednesday, at the same time, about 7:30 UK time, to talk about future updates, what's coming into the game, what we think should be nerfed, what's overkill. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, these fucking bunker bases that I'm seeing people build with like armoured roofs and shit in them. Fucking, ridiculous. You know.
So,
And it,
so just to be clear, chat, you can hear me fine now, right?
yeah,
Because there's no. They can.
you should be able to. Guys, let us know if you can hear Jordan, okay? And Jambi. We need to know. Need to know now, boys.
So bunker bases. What were you saying about bunker bases?
So see how you get this new bunker base? I seen it. I think it was Surge's latest videos. And he basically built a base. Who's Surge? He's a Australian. Fucking dude. His edits and shit are like fucking well good.
Wait, Jamie did Jamie say who is Surge?
I was kidding.
Yeah, right. He's away giggling him.
It's only the biggest Rust YouTuber. Yeah, no.
The biggest?
No, he's not the biggest.
I think he probably is at this point, isn't he?
No, he's only got 180k subs or something. I was on his channel yesterday.
But in terms of
view-wise, yeah, it must be.
Oh, yeah.
Must be.
Very consistent.
Yeah. So I was watching his video anyway, and he had basically built. It's a new bunker base design where you've got a roof. It's like a 2x2 basically, and then you have a roof in it that opens up a different section of the base where you have your TC and shit in it. So your armor.
So how do you activate that? Do you build twig?
Yeah, you have to build twig at the opposite side or some shit, and then it opens into your TC basically.
Right. So they've already had that for a while though. Like. But
yeah, no, how they nerfed it. No, how they nerfed like these stupid bunker bases that people had.
Probably just gonna patch it again, then, right?
So they nerfed it and now it's back, right? And
Yeah. Basically, it's basically the same thing, but they just changed it up a little bit. And obviously that needs nerfed, I think, because to get into your loot, you're something like 16 rockets in a 2x2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I actually read on the Rust Reddit today. Somebody made a post saying, "Help stop spoiling people's fun," because every time something fun is in the game, like for instance, he's made it so you can't build on that tree anymore in the swamp.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
I seen you built there the other day.
Yeah, so he's made it so you can't build on that, and people are complaining because it's like every time something fun, every time a player figures out something that's like a bit of an exploit, but it's kind of fun at the same time.
Yeah.
Straight away, it gets patched.
Yeah, that's true.
Some stuff I don't think you should patch. Like, you should be able to build on that tree. It's cool as fuck.
You should barely build on fucking any trees, I think. Like, see that shit where if you jump on now, some of those trees you can jump on a branch, you know, and then like it'll kick you for the game because it sees you're fly hacking.
Yeah, the reason it does that is because you can destroy the tree, right? So it does think you're like flying. Yeah,
thinks you're flying. But I think you should be able to use trees to your advantage to climb fucking up a tree and jump into somebody's base. Do you know what I mean? That'd be sick.
What? If a tree like randomly falls
yeah. It's your fault for not fucking chopping trees there. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, you're a dude that always builds on forests and shit anyway, so...
Yeah.
People are always fucking crawling around your base, so...
Did you play Rust when you could build in monuments and on the dome?
Oh yeah, that was it not like a day? Like that was around...
in the game for a couple months.
What? No.
Yeah, it was like early Rust. Like early 2015. You could build on the dome. You could build on top of it.
What the fuck? Oh no, I've seen videos of that though. I've seen videos of that. Yeah. I think it was one of Vertigo's like really early videos I watched of that.
Yeah,
it looked pretty insane.
It was insane, mate. But yeah, no, that's kind of. I do think those bunker bases should be patched. To be honest, they are OP.
Yeah,
OP.
For what people put into them, I think a base should reflect what someone puts into it. Do you know what I mean? So if you put in a shitload of work, shitload of grind, and then your base is a 20 rocket raid, do you know what I mean? It should reflect that. But if you just fucking farm up a little bit of high qual and smash it into a fucking a 2x2, it shouldn't be 16 rockets to get in a 2x2. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just ridiculous. So it is.
I love my 2x2.
The solo part of me is like I want that in the game.
Oh shit.
But then I'm kind of being fair to the clans and being like, okay, fair enough. Like,
fair enough. To be fair, should we be fair to clans? You know what I mean? Should we? Because they're pretty OP as it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not much in the game, but see, I've thought of this, right? The full solo life thing, right? That was another point I wanted to discuss. So obviously you're like a massive solo player. That you're known for. That's what you do. You play solo wipes. But see, the thing is, see in society, right? If we were all in like a say, a survival situation, the best way for people to survive wouldn't be to solo. Do you know what I mean? So Rust, people that complain about, oh, solo is so fucking difficult, blah, blah, blah. In a real life situation, it would be much easier to team. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's...
Oh, yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. Like, solo shouldn't be easy. It should be challenging, and that's why people enjoy watching it, because it's like, it's challenging. But it's... I feel like it's a bit too hard to play solo at the moment. Like, I feel like a year ago the game was at its perfect place, because as a solo player you could at least, you didn't have to do as much farming as you do now. Like, now the farming is absolutely insane. You know, you've got to get
it's mainly the scrap. It's a scrap.
Yeah, but the blueprints wipe every 2 weeks, and it's just an absolute every 2 months, and it's just an absolute pain having to do all that farming again and get all of those blueprints again.
See, the main thing I found, like, the hardest part was farming for like 1,200 scrap for a fucking tier 3. Like, it's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got so much stuff to learn. So, semi-rifle, for example, the 5.56 to learn that is 250 scrap. The semi-rifle is 250, so that's 500 scrap just for you to compete against the clans that are roaming, like 3-4 guys. Do you know what I mean? You're never going to compete unless you have at least a semi-rifle. Do you know what I mean?
My favourite point in Rust was actually when the component system came out. They didn't have workbenches yet, so you could just craft everything straight away.
Yeah.
As soon as the server wiped, and like, I thought that was the best. I got some of the best footage and like content then. Like, the game was so fun.
At what time was that? When you couldn't make the workbench?
This was like March. No, this was probably about March, April 2017. You know,
so that just when it was just a component system.
Just the components, yeah, just components.
I wasn't really a big fan of that, to be honest, though.
Yeah, I thought that's how it was going to work, though. Like, it was just going to be components, and you had to like build stuff with components without BPs.
Yeah, well, that's how it was at first, and then they brought out BPs later on, and then after that they brought out workbenches. So the workbenches and the BPs are just
right, okay.
grind.
What were you saying there, Jamie? Sorry, I cut you off, bro.
Oh, I was just saying that I didn't like the when it was just components. So that was only because I was kind of like a big fan of the primitive side.
Yeah.
So like, when it was last, it seemed that everyone was using like P2s literally like an hour into the wipe.
Servers died so fast back in the component system, though. Servers die constantly anyway on Rocket, to be honest. See, if you're not playing on a Rustified server, your fucking server will be dead by Sunday. You know?
Yeah. Officials are YouTube servers, they're the only ones.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? There's no... The only servers that I don't know is Wilsonator servers that die really quickly. Do you know what I mean? That aren't Rustifieds or officials. So I don't really know if that's an argument anymore to say servers die too quick.
Well, if you go on the community tab these days, pretty much every server's BPs wipe every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Servers, they've got like these companies, not companies, but like the owner of these servers, they have their name, and they literally have a different server wiping 7 days of the week.
That's true, bud. You could, that time when it was just the components, you could literally go from a rock to an AK within an hour, though. That was a major part, a major flaw in that system, I thought. How you could literally grab all the components, grind them up, and then fucking be roaming around with an AK within half an hour, do you know what I mean?
But the thing is, though, like, for me anyway, it might not be the same if you're playing on a solo server, but for me, that hasn't changed. Because on Rustified, the clans still get AKs on the first day. Yeah. Like, they still... So the only thing that's changed is that the solo players and, like, the duo players, we can't get that amount of scrap as quickly as the clans, so we're the ones that suffer. Yeah, I totally agree. The only thing is with that is the clans... For example, when I was running around on Rustified the other day, we bumped into a clan when I was on Saturday night when I was having a drink and stuff, so I was just taking a piss. And then the guy was basically like, oh, you can use Oxums because we control Oxums. So what they done was basically built their base so close to Oxums they could just roof camp it. So anyone that went there to use the recycler had to be fucked over, basically, by this clan. Do you know what I mean? So they basically just kept killing everyone, got as much scrap as possible, and that was their personal recycler. Do you know what I mean? I don't think I've ever heard anybody refer to, what was that, Oxum?
Yeah, Oxum, the gas station.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Oxum's gas station? Yeah. Hey, how long have you been playing this game for?
I don't know
the
brand of the, I don't know the name of the gas station, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I call it the gas station.
The gas station. It's called Oxum's, bro. Come on.
I'm not like, oh, I'm going down to Oxum.
Why not, mate? Why not? You should be. Should be like, I'm going to Oxum's to recycle.
I'm just nipping to Oxum to get, you know, to get a pint of milk and recycle as well.
Well, you can't because they fucking own Oxum's now. You know, they're using that recycler. But this was another thing that me and Oblivion were talking about. Well, actually, I think I was talking to you guys about it anyway. The full point of a recycler, right, is to get as much scrap as possible. So any items you put in it, so you put your gears in it, you get 10 scrap, blah blah blah. Yeah. What if at your workbench you can recycle materials? So you put gears into your workbench, you then recycle it down, and you get say half the scrap or 60% of the scrap. So you get 6 scrap for a gear. To me, that would make it a lot more balanced for the smaller groups like the duos and the solo players. Because they wouldn't need to risk, like, I don't know how many times I went to recycler and lost 200 scrap. Do you know what I mean? Because I get fucking steamrolled by like 4 guys. Do you know what I mean? So
or me, I'll be the guy that kills you. Because I've never because I've never been to the recycler and died. I have been to the recycler and killed a player with 200 scrap.
That was probably me.
So, you know, many times.
That was probably me
really
many times.
At recyclers either.
Have you not? No.
Yeah. No, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's just you, mate. How many hours have you got on the game, Senate?
About 20.
Okay.
No,
yeah, no, I don't die at the rest. Yeah.
No, you don't die? No, I'm pretty sure I've died. Normally running back from the recycler. See, because if I play solo, I don't normally build like right beside a monument. Because it's normally the most hectic fucking environment ever. I normally build like away from the areas, and then I have to run for like fucking 4 miles to the closest recycler, which in my choice is probably stupid, but at the same time, it means it's safer for me to fucking not get raided, you know?
Well, I've got another point then. They used to make it. Now they changed this about a year ago. They changed it, but they used to have it so that Ragtown, like low level, you know how they've got tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 in areas now?
Yeah.
So in the tier 1 areas, you've got the gas station and all the small...
Yeah, the green card areas, yeah.
Well, I actually prefer... I don't know if I prefer... Yeah, I think I do. I think I preferred it when it was just random.
Yeah.
But they also had it so that in the snow, there was always equal amount of rad towns. So, like, you know now how the snowy area is mostly dead? Like, there's always a large chunk of the snow that's just dead, and there's nothing there.
Yep.
Back about a year ago, there used to be tons of hemp and tons of rad towns, and then they removed all the hemp and rad towns, and now nobody lives there.
Right.
But I used to go there and live there, and you know, for a
thrive.
player, it was thrive. It was good, mate.
Be the best you could be. You know?
It was so good, and then like people would watch my videos and build like a community around me by the end of the wipe. And we were the only people living there, and it was just like it was awesome. Those days were awesome.
It was OP.
Missed those days, and there was never any clans near me. Now I find it hard to find a place to live on Rustyfied.
Yeah. No, definitely, mate.
I spend like half the time just looking for a place to live.
Yeah, it's relatively safe. That's how I'm in a fucking cave. I've got like 40 doors to my fucking TC.
I'm not a fan of the cave, mate. I'm not gonna
lie.
I'm
not a fan of it either. It's the most AIDS thing in the game, to be honest, because it's constantly dark. There's no wood in it, so you have to basically use a torch constantly, and then there's only one way in. You know what I mean? So if someone camps you in the dark, you're going to die. You know? So the old caves were OP. I have to say they were OP, especially when the fucking clan had one. And the full base is basically... Remember them?
Caves, those were sick.
But if a solo player snagged one of those, it was set, you know?
Oh yeah, I used to get them all the time. They were so cool.
They were OP.
I don't think the game's in a... the thing is, we've always complained about stuff on Rust, actually.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Every single wipe, there's something to complain about. For example, right now, the casino... It's fucking getting overrun where you can actually get killed in the casino. Don't know if it's happened to any of you guys, but you literally die.
Oh, you mean like where somebody attacks you and the guard kills?
Yeah, like so you're sitting in the casino chair, like literally putting scrap into a little fucking coin machine beside you. So you're putting your scrap in, and then basically someone goes up behind you and kills you, and then his mate can jump into your chair and take the scrap out the machine. You know? So it's an easy. He's banned there from 30 minutes or whatever, but really it's not a long time, you know. So
I actually don't know if that ban is actually works.
Yeah, I don't know if it does either.
I went there and I water piped the guy, killed him, got his loot. He was on the bottom floor, and I ran upstairs and the guard instantly attacked me and killed me. But I went back there and just looted all my stuff, and the guard didn't do anything. So I don't know really.
Yeah, but did you kill someone in there, or did you get killed?
I killed someone in there.
Right.
Not. The guard didn't see me do it. It was on the bottom floor.
Right.
But when I ran up, the guard attacked me and killed me.
Right, I see.
But because I was on the top floor, nobody could loot me.
It's fucking buggy.
That's a tip for anybody then. If you don't want to get looted, but you're gonna die, just go to like the top floor and let the guard kill you, and you won't be able to get looted.
Yeah, and just fucking chill up there. Yeah. So I think the way they need to do that is basically make it like the chopper. If you've got anything on your persons or in your hotbar, you get shot. Simple as that. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I agree with that, but there's still going to be a way to get around it. You can just rock somebody, the guard will attack you, but his bullets, after the guard's killed you, it'll kill the person.
Yeah, he shoots through you, doesn't he? He shoots through you and it kills you and the guy that's fucking rocked you.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be risk-free or something? Is that what?
Yeah, basically, because if you're running in there with like 500 scrap to gamble your life away, you know, you're not wanting to fucking lose 500 scrap.
I mean, there's no way for him to make it just completely risk-free. Like, I don't know if...
Hey, Wilsonator wants to join.
I don't know if it should be risk-free.
What then?
Can he jump in? Sorry?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry, Jamie, I didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying that I'm not sure if it should be risk-free. Like,
yeah, well, it's a bandit town, do you know what I mean? So they're probably the same opinion.
I think should happen. I think that if you attack someone, you instantly die, no guards, your character just dies from a heart attack.
Falls over.
and then that's it, you keep gambling.
I'll say our Discords, I'm not in I need to add you to the group. Hold on, add me as a friend. I don't even know if I've
watched
friend.
Wilsonet's video, and when he got his scrap,
are you on?
I just followed him right out of the.
Are you on Oblivion server? Discord, so I can join you. Or
he is, I think. Or is he? Yeah, he is, I think.
Can you add him in?
I can add him in, yeah. I don't know if I've got him on my friends list, actually.
Yeah, I know.
But I might do. Hold on. He is on Brit's Discord. Here we go.
Yeah. Get you in Wilsonator now. I don't know what happened with the webcams though. It might fucking go a bit. I've only had 3 people in, so. So yeah, guys, this is the first of a weekly podcast we're going to do. Between probably all the British YouTubers, we might have the odd Australian in or whatever. But we're going to basically talk of the state of the game, what we think should be changed, what we think shouldn't, and take it from there. So
yeah, I do have Wilsonator already.
I'm going to wait till Wilsonator comes in before we bring up the next point. So
okay, add Wilsonator.
Wilsonator.
I don't have him added. Wilsonator, I'll send you a friend request.
So what's stream saying anyway? What's your thoughts on Outpost you can kill? What's the thoughts in chat anyway? Let me know. Jordan, did your video go live? No, did you not put it out?
No, I'm not putting it out, but I can I figured that the next week's stream will get more viewers because, you know. Yeah,
this one's just to iron out the problems.
This one's more like a test kind of, yeah.
It's a test. This is the first of many. A weekly thing, so.
Yeah, but I'm not going to release my video tonight, as I said.
Nah, that's cool.
I will release it Friday.
You don't even play Rust these days? Why not? Why do you not play Gummy? It's going to become AIDS. Why is it going to become AIDS pretty soon, Hellcat? What's the deal? What do you think? Sharp doggo.
Wilsonator, I sent you a friend request on Discord.
Sammy, come here.
There we go, dude.
Safe zones need to be bigger. What, the Outpost is a massive safe zone though, Banana Duck. Come on. Don't see me. You're famous, look. You're famous.
I got you added. Send friend request. Again. Wilsonator is typing. Wilsonator, send you a friend request, dude.
I need to keep hiding the Discord before like it pops up with like fucking all my messages and shit.
There we go. There we go, dude.
Right, is there?
Yeah, he'll be in a second.
Right, sweet. People blocking doors and killing people. Alright, sweet.
Hello?
There we
Hello.
go. Oh. Hey! This is the way it should be. 4 people should be the one, because look at the webcams now.
Oh wow,
Sick.
I can see you on there. Wow. I've never done one of these before. Wow.
Me either. It's pretty PogChamp though.
How's my my audio? Is it
I'm
good?
going to turn you up right now, mate.
You've got the best audio. You've got the best voice. Like, your voice is so suited for this.
Oh, dude.
Hey, come on, mate. Come on,
I'm just gonna,
Scottish voices with
tweet
this.
out. Let me get the link. All right, I'm gonna tweet this out.
Oh my
Sweet.
god.
More people
Magnum.
come. All right,
So what-
sorry about that. Yeah, continue.
No.
What's it saying? Wait, hold on. What's Banana Duck saying? Better position guards and damage should only be dealt to the aggressor. See, I think in the Bandit Town, right, I was thinking about this. See, in casinos, when I went to Vegas and shit like that, right, they literally had, like, fucking, like, millions of CCTV camera in the roof, or on the ceiling, right? So, I don't know why in the current Bandit Town you can't have that just now. Like, not that, as in, like, guns straight above, so if someone shoots in the area, it literally shoots down on top of them, you know? I think that would be the bet, because the guards in there currently shoot through people and kill people, do you know what I mean? Which isn't fair. So if there was something up above, like maybe like floor grills or something that a guard above could shoot through, that would literally mean you wouldn't have like collaterals and it wouldn't shoot through, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, to be honest, I haven't been to the Bandit Town.
Yeah, you just went and won 11k. You fucking
Yeah, no, I haven't been there like since people have been actually like abusing it to, to get people killed there. But I did see someone post about that on Reddit, like when it came out. You could go there with a friend and then have your friend shoot someone and then you loot.
Yeah.
Betting, but yeah, I don't know. They need to try and figure that out because that's gonna kill it, I think.
Well, me and Oblivion were in it. And he kept getting Ioka in the face, which was pretty funny to watch. I'm not gonna lie, it was fucking, he was raging. But at the same time, that did ruin his experience because he didn't want to go back. Do you know what I mean? He's like, well, I'm not fucking going back if I'm just going to get shot in the face every 5 seconds. And then the guy runs out the room, doesn't get killed, and then he just legs it with his mate. Do you know what I mean? So they definitely need to come up with something for it.
I was just sat there doing some bets, and then this kid next to me, he noticed my name and he noticed that was my name because I always have a different name. And I've been there for a while just chilling, minding my own business, and then he notices it's me. He goes, "Oh, that's you, Jordan." And then he goes, "Guys, everyone,
everyone, I have something to announce."
I can't remember my name, but like, let's say it's Bob. He's like, "Bob is Jordan. Bob, everyone." And it's like 30 people in there, and it's like, yeah.
I remember in your last video when I was just chilling at the back and you just come round there like, "What's up, boys?" And then everyone's like, "Fuck, it's Jordan." I was like, "Fuck."
Oh, that was
Get
crazy.
out, mate.
I would honestly kind of I don't know if they can really do anything about that. I think you're going in there with that risk in mind, you know.
But
I don't know. I think they could like, I don't know, if you die while you're using the gambling, like if you die on the seat. I think it should lock the betting box. So
for 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, it should give you a chance. Yeah. It shouldn't stay locked, obviously, because if you don't come back, then no one can use it. But it should stay locked for a time. So
but imagine that. People will just keep killing people on the chairs though, so that it's constantly locked. You know what I mean? So if you put 5-minute timer on it, somebody will get in it and they'll just get shot in the face.
To be fair, the people who do it, they won't be able to come back for a while, though, because they'll get shot afterwards. So if they just play with the timers a bit, they could probably make something work, I reckon.
Yeah. I seen something as well. Basically, I was in the casino, and there was this geezer just sitting on a chair, right? And he was just like, selling my chair for 50 scrap. So he basically just sat in a chair, and was fucking like not gambling at all. Do you know what I mean? He was like, I'll sell someone my chair. You know what I mean? Fucking hustling.
Oh, dude,
that
is like a brilliant idea, actually.
Yeah.
I was
So
just thinking about I know this isn't like this doesn't really maybe fit in Rust, but the mailbox isn't something that's really used. Like the mailbox isn't something that's really used. Like, so if you die and you've got scrap in there, and maybe winnings or whatever, then if you do have a mailbox, it could just appear in the mailbox. I don't know if
that could be kind of cool, actually. Maybe a mailbox like could be reworked because no one, like you said, no one uses them. They could rework the mailbox so that your scrap can be deposited from. I don't know though. People might abuse that so they can safely get their scrap home. Like you have a friend come and kill you, and then the scrap is just teleported to your base.
Yeah.
True, yeah.
What about they just make like a collection point, like in the actual building? So,
Yeah.
like if you go to like an actual casino or whatever, there's you lock your bets and you swap your scrap. I mean, you swap your money for the like chips or whatever. So maybe like behind like a glass desk. Do you know how they have the other stalls?
Yeah. Something like that, like literally something in casino. Banana Duck, are you wanting in here? You can try and get
it from scrap, and then they actually add chips, and you have to like go to the shop and trade it.
Yeah.
Well, I did see like they were talking about potentially adding like more games you can do to gamble there, like even PvP games like poker or whatever.
I don't know why they didn't. They should add blackjack.
God,
Imagine.
I'd love that.
Wait, you get fucking wrecked, bro. You get wrecked.
Thing is, they've got the tables there. I don't know if you've seen them. They got
Can
the
we
tables
get
with,
Banana Duck in?
chips and stuff.
Yeah, behind the thing.
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah.
Jordan, can you get Banana Duck in here, if possible?
Oh my god, I'm okay.
Hold on, I can try. I'll have to, but it means I have to cover the stream up, basically.
I've sent you a friend request, Banana Duck.
If you just get their like ID, I think you can add them from like the 4-letter ID.
You can add, yeah. I just don't know what the plan is. You know what I mean? Because right now that's basically roulette. What the big wheel is basically roulette. You know. So
on a serious note though, I don't feel like that gambling thing in Rust.
It's against all your morals.
But when I was playing it did feel like the disappointment of like losing scrap. It's almost as real as losing real money.
It's fucking true. I think me and Oblivion were up to like 600 scrap and lost it all, man. And I was like, fuck, that's my semi-rifle, like down the drain. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like hours of work, you know?
Exactly.
It was sucky, but yeah, no, I definitely think you're right. I would like them to bring in more aspects like that, you know, like people can literally, because the Outpost I don't think anyone fucking uses for what it's actually supposed to be used for. Do you know what I mean?
I haven't really seen anyone use it at all. Like the few times I've gone there, I've never seen anyone there.
Yeah,
I don't know. It might be different on like servers like Rustified and stuff.
You barely see anyone, or you see it like a load of bases built near it, obviously just for people to use, but you don't see anyone chilling in it. Like, I think interacting, do you know what I mean? You don't see any of that
now with the Bandit Town, like the shops at the Bandit Town, I think are a lot more useful because you can sell stuff for scrap rather than just buying stuff with scrap. So it's a lot more useful because like most resources like wood and stone, you're never gonna use scrap to buy them when you can just farm it.
Yeah, use all the stuff there. Do you know what I mean? Because like low grade, and obviously the oil, the crude oil. Like, you get stacks of crude oil, you know, and if you don't have a refinery, you can't actually use it. What the fuck? Why is Wilsonator like the biggest webcam ever?
I did Banana Duck. Are you in here, Banana?
Hello.
Oh, shit.
What's up, boys?
It's popping.
Hey, man.
Oh, I can see everyone. This is amazing. I ain't put my webcam on. It's 37 degrees here, and I'm sweating my tits off.
Where the fuck are you?
Berlin.
Nice.
Berlin? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How do I put my webcam into the middle? I need to figure that out.
So are you on your phone or something?
I'm on my computer. What, does it sound awful?
No, it sounds amazing.
No, sounds fine.
Oh.
Try to see his fucking computer sounds terrible.
You want to take Cannon straight?
I was like, what phone are you using? No.
It's a fucking Nokia 3310.
Yeah. Well, I've been experimenting with, creative ways to troll people in the casino. I can tell you for a fact, I know it's exactly 30 minutes and that you can get 1 grenade for 8 scrap in that area, which is stupid.
Well, you can get one grenade, you can buy a grenade for 8 scrap.
Yeah, and you can get 8 scrap going around the perimeter of the bandit camp. So
you can...
like, that's a funny thing, right? Because when it was on staging still, I was like playing around with it, and I found a satchel charge along the road. And I was considering it because there was so many people in there. I was considering just tossing a satchel charge in there just to see what happened, but I was too much of a pussy to do it. So nothing happened.
This is a problem with Rust, man. This is why we need this podcast.
So they're selling grenades at one of the vending machine shops.
Yeah,
in the bandit town.
And you can farm.
Is that a good idea? Like, why?
There's a perimeter of barrels that I placed a base just outside. Put a bedroll in there, and then I would spawn, go around the perimeter, farm about 4 barrels to get 8 scrap.
Yeah, that's true.
Straight
Actually,
up to the thing, yeah.
Oh my God.
Go in there, wait for someone to come in. I was like, "What's up, boys? Here's a meme for you." Throw it down. Tell Siri to start a 30-minute timer, and then just go and roam for 30 minutes.
Then go back and do the exact same thing over again. Fucking gee.
It's a great step forward, but you really got to think like, what were they thinking when they made it?
Yeah.
You know, so tight and so many people can get in there and grieve and block doorways.
I think no one thing I hate. See how you go in and they have the guard sitting on the left, like right next to one of the chairs. That's the most stupidest fucking place you could put anyone. You know, like you sit next to him and his gun is basically in your ear. You know. So I think they should have like a walkway above. I think that would be the best way if they had a walkway for a guard to just walk along the top, and then he could just shoot down on some guy called Banana Duck that comes in with a fucking grenade.
I was just testing. That's my excuse.
Sorry, boys, I'm just testing.
No one wants to see like God mode in there, do they? No one wants to see it being completely.
Yeah, no one wants to see Frida Wolf running around in there.
Oh, shots fired.
Yeah, he dropped a bomb, mate. He don't give a
fuck.
fuck.
I'll fucking throw grenades in here. I don't give a fuck.
Now, the thing
Banana
is, right?
Duck is the guy that's like, did you mic spam as well, Banana Duck?
Shouting
I've been known to mic spam. Yeah, I've been known to mic spam ever since I've learned how to use my mixer and I can just destroy people's ear with it.
Can I just ask a stupid question, right? Because I don't know. Like, I'm not that cool. I'm not in with the memes as much as I should be. But like the whole meme, did that come from you?
No, I don't even know.
I imagine it would come from someone like Banana Duck, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely rode the wave of it, you know, and
I actually know where it came from.
It was
Soviet Womble's video, was it not? That one where it's like "Welcome to Rust," and it's a naked just running down, and he's trying to shoot him, and he's just running around shouting "Ree."
I feel like it's from Beyond Rust, though. Like,
is it
an old? So it's an old meme. Oh, right.
I thought it was a Pepe.
Someone
meme,
find the original. Someone find the original in chat.
No, I thought it was a Pepe meme where someone shouts "fucking normies" and then it just goes "Ree."
What the fuck?
It might be actually, yeah. That sounds.
Notice how I've got pretty good at it, man. You know, trying to get Shadowfrax to Ree is the funniest thing ever. Ree, he's too posh to Ree.
Yeah, that's true. He's not a Rhea. He's far from a Rhea.
He's a Naya.
All I know is that there was no before you started reeing. I did not experience rees in Rust. Like now, I hear it at least once a day.
Yeah.
There's a naked, you know.
He just says
shouting
it's like the mating call of nakeds at the moment.
Yeah.
Every time you're on a beach, you just hear the sounds of the distance. It's like you go to a farm and you expect to hear sheep. You're on the beach, you just expect to hear ree.
You join a Savas server and yeah.
You should get banned from Rust or fucking Reen, I think, to be honest. Right, what's your thoughts, guys? Obviously, Wilsonator, I've heard yours, Jordan, on the new sniper coming out. What's your thoughts, Banana Duck, Wilsonator, and AroweGaming?
Can't even use the bow.
Yeah, on the new sniper coming out. The L96 sniper.
Oh, dude, I mean, I'm trying to keep my mind open because I don't want to complain about it before it's added, but I don't think we need it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, the bolt is powerful enough as it is.
I've actually
with a
seen
full-time scope.
I've seen a lot of people roaming recently with the bolt.
Yeah.
You know, which is a good thing. People are actually leaving their base with it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the bolt is powerful enough as it is.
Yeah.
But you still kind of have a chance to fight back when you're getting shot by a bolt. This is going to obviously be a lot more powerful than the bolt.
Yeah, I imagine so.
And it's probably going to end up being a one-shot kill weapon, which is just, I don't think that belongs in Rust with like how much time goes into getting your gear and everything. I don't think one-shot kill weapons should really be in the game.
At the same time, if it's a one-shot headshot, you know, like that fucking shitty bow that you like using.
Okay, no, I liked using it on staging. I've tried it properly now, and I can't hit any shots with it, to be fair. No. But I don't know. I think it needs some tweaking because I don't think it'll be used much at the moment.
I think you're right though with it being like a secondary weapon.
Yeah.
It's not really useful. Like if you're fighting a guy with a crossbow, you know, and you're standing still, he's just going to take your fucking skull off.
Oh, dude, I was trying to fight so many people with it, and it's just like
you may as well just run away.
It's so pointless. Like the amount of time you spend trying to kill someone with that, you could have just pulled out a better weapon, and you probably would have killed them already. Or you know, you just end up dying most of the time, and it's like it's satisfying when you get that one-shot headshot, but I don't think it's really worth how tricky it is to use it.
So what's the thoughts on obviously Rust becoming more of a fucking like armor? Like obviously I was talking to Jordan about it. The new like all the end game guns, like your MP5s and your LRs and shit like that. Like, what's your thoughts on this? Because obviously it's moving away. There's only like maybe 4 primitive weapons in the game, if that. You know, obviously Banana Duck's just used to using a lot of primitive weapons, so.
Well, I am Welsh, so you know. So I personally, I've never been a big fan of the PvP on Rust. I say this a lot. It's never been the thing I've aspired to do half the time. I always like the early stages because there's a lot more communication. You know, you can label me with the role player badge if you want, but
King of the Nibs over here. There we go.
It's impossible to get going if you join a server halfway anyway.
Yeah.
Against a crew of people.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with like exactly what you said with the early game there. Like Rust is way more fun. Like there's more interaction. People are less try hard. But then when you get into the middle of the wipe, people are just cunts. Especially on like sort of servers I play on.
Well, that happened to me recently. Obviously, I've got my base in the cave, but I was trying to run around Bandit Town and like just roam around that area where it's more active. And I honestly couldn't tell you how many times I died just as a naked from like a guys roaming with semi-rifles, you know, just shooting you. You don't even have a sash or anything on. Obviously, because I've got guns, they just want to kill you.
I don't know why primitive servers have not been more popular. Is that Jambi?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So what you saying there, Jordan?
Oh, I just said I don't know why primitive servers are not more popular, you know, like servers where you can only craft a bow and crossbow and like maybe satchel.
Can I say, this isn't self-promotion, but I'm actually in the process of making a melee-only server to see what it's like.
Oh,
that's not self-promotion. I mean, I'm making a map with...
I don't know how you can self-promote on my fucking YouTube channel. I've got like 1,000 subs.
Well, you just don't want to be a jerk about it, you know, but I'm just saying, you know... I want to see what it's like. I want to see what Rust can become with just wood tier and just melee weapons.
Yeah. Well, so just wooden like walls and shit like that, or
just wooden walls. And I want to see if people will band together and hack down a wall and Because if someone
melee only,
might add some compound bows just as special drops.
Yeah. Where the fuck's Mike's going apeshit?
I think that's Jordan's, maybe.
It's not mine, I don't think.
Is it not?
No, I'm hearing it as well.
Oh, it's Banana Duck.
Me?
Yeah, wasn't it?
It wasn't.
Sounded like you're inside a fucking washing machine.
No, I don't think it was Banana.
It was? You fucking idiot.
Jambi,
you there?
It sounded like he was on a motorway.
Hold on, someone said something in chat there. It was lazy. There should be more upkeep depending on if you're solo... or if you're solo or a duo or trio. What the fuck are you doing, Jambi? You're going to get kicked out of this fucking serious podcast.
I can't.
Look at this shit.
Gone. If there's one thing I would like to say, all right, I've always had an issue with Rust's endgame and Rust's have some sort of penalty system, but I don't want to be that sort of guy who says you shouldn't kill people because it's
a
great
sandbox.
killing nakeds.
It's a sandbox game.
Yeah, it's great killing people on it, but to the point where you just do it mindlessly and it becomes almost a reflex action, doesn't it?
Do you ever remember the DayZ armor mod?
Yes.
Where
that's what
a hero
I fell in love with
system.
the mod. Yep.
They had a hero system and a villain system, where like if you killed more people, you get basically a different skin on you. I honestly think that's the best way to go. In regards to if you can go near someone, if you can't go near someone, if you should run from someone, you know.
That's why I fell in love with that mod, and I think that's what made, as long as the game so popular.
Yeah.
Was that
definitely.
element of being able to trust someone at least to some extent without fearing everything.
Yeah.
I do think like I mean I can't really speak because I'm one of like the sort of PvP pricks that we're talking about, but I would like to, I don't know, I would like to see more interaction because it's like you're saying, like you know, the early game there is a lot more interaction. I think that is because, like, you know, in the early game people don't really have much to lose and people are more willing to, you know, just fuck around rather than, you know, try hard it. But I think as people start getting guns and stuff, I think that is going back to like progression and stuff. I didn't think people were so try-hardy like during even the component system.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of a recent thing with all the workbenches and the scrap grind and everything. That
definitely.
Most people just, you know, you just kill on sight most of the
Yeah,
time.
because if you're going to kill someone and they've got 20 scrap, it's fucking worth it because that's 10. That's
like
10 barrels.
10 barrels. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And
so
you can be unlucky and have that AK and lose it from a bow attack.
Oh, I would every time.
Jambi, fucking cut this shit, man. You're getting somebody get this fill out of here. Why isn't Oblivion in here? Because we don't want Oblivion.
He's still licking his Yoko wounds, is he?
Yeah, he's scarred from being shot in the face in the casino multiple times.
I saw that. It was a bit funny because I had the stream muted and I just saw someone edge in front of him and tap on. Back to Bournemouth.
Oh, yeah.
Scrap is basically V-Bucks or Rust. I wouldn't go that far, mate. Rust isn't that profitable. But I do think...
God. Could you imagine if they added like a pay-to-win, pay for scrap? Ooh, that would be the death of the game, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can get skins that fucking help you. Help you go invisible.
Oh, have you seen that skin exploit, actually?
What one's
It's
that?
posted to Reddit. Oh, it's actually so... I mean, it is being patched, I've seen. I mentioned it to Alistair and he said that they are working on patching it, but...
Jambi, take your fucking webcam thing off. It's actually annoying the shit out of me. I look around and there's this little black dude looking at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
I thought it was
what
real.
you can do is if you... So you've got all these skins downloaded, right? But you can literally go into the files. You go on the workshop and you download the files for, say, an invisible door or a glow-in-the-dark hoodie or helmet or anything.
Right.
And you just replace the files for all the different skins you have. You can make every door see-through. You can make every bit of armor glow-in-the-dark. So you can just basically see people in the pitch black. You can see through people's doors and everything.
Yeah, I've made this. I've made invisible skins for theatrical videos, and it's very easy.
Yeah.
But as people have figured out now, you can actually just replace the actual skin files you have with those skins.
Yeah, so you can just fuck anyone up basically, like see through their doors and shit.
If you have an invisible AK, you don't have the block of your FOV. You can see straight through it. You can see someone who's below you. If you get shot, it goes on the floor. It only has a white outline. I'm sure they'll fix that though.
Yeah, that should be pretty simple, I'd imagine.
What do you guys think about that? Like talking about skins and stuff. Do you think there's too many skins at the moment?
I know Oblivion buys them every week.
Yeah, same. I honestly buy them every week as well.
Do you?
Skin box.
Yeah,
like,
I just do it for the thumbnail, but
just do it for the thumbnail. What the fuck?
I do think there's too many skins. Actually, there's a lot of skins. Yeah, for sure.
There's like the skin files alone are bigger than the game, like 13 gigabytes, I think it is at the moment.
Yeah,
so...
that's mental. I think I saw somebody complaining about that actually on Reddit the other day.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
I just don't understand why there's so many skins though. Like, we don't need that many skins, you know. We should
over time. It's just you can't get rid of them though now, can you?
No, you can't.
People paid for them. Obviously, there's no way to.
Some of them are worth like fucking $300.
My problem with them, a lot of them are very samey though. Like I look at the skins and I'm like, there's so many skins that already look like that now.
Yeah.
The skins don't feel unique anymore.
There's no original ones like the sunflower fucking bunny hat and the, the banana yoga. You know.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah, well, we knew you'd have to have that one for fuck's sake. Classic stuff.
My favorite is the elf, the Christmas elf from 2017 Christmas. The back with the. Maybe you guys have seen that. It's like you can get the full out. Not many people have it actually, but it's like a full outfit Christmas elf.
I've seen that.
We bought it. We all had it, about 5 of us, at that Christmas, and we went around Rustified just giving people 3 pumps.
3 pump? Just a wee pump? Just a little
pump shotgun, because you get the pump shotgun from the presents, so we just had loads of them.
Do you know that's the thing, right? Christmas, like the Christmas things they do in Rust with all the present stuff. That for me, I think is one of the only things left, like that feels like old Rust.
Old Rust. Oh yeah.
It's like it's just something fun.
Yeah, it's enjoyable. Remember the times when you used to log onto Rust and all you heard was fucking water pipe shotguns going off because you used to get a full water pipe from a barrel. You remember them?
Yeah.
So
you'd find a rocket.
Yeah.
In a barrel.
Yeah, you just run home with a fucking rocket.
Naked with a rocket, like shoved up your ass or whatever.
Those were the days. But that's what the presents are all about. Do you know what I mean? They bring back that concept of you can still get a full item.
People are actually a lot nicer at Christmas time on Rust as well. It's just you make alliances with people, and like people are just really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's my favorite time of the year for Rust. It's just so good.
Do you reckon they'll add anything new this year?
Well, yeah.
Add anything new this year? Like last year, they added the Christmas trees and like the lights and stuff.
Santa. Oh, I done Santa. What's the thoughts on the puzzle system? See, obviously all these new puzzles and shit. They're not new anymore. But I've seen it. I've seen obviously Oblivion was talking to me today about that. He's watching a 4-man try to do military tunnels.
He's what?
He was watching a 4-man group try to do military tunnels, and one of them had died. But I mean, I can solo military tunnels, and I'm fucking shit. So I don't know why people are dying doing these.
Yeah, I think the puzzles are. I like the puzzles actually. I like them because you get a lot of loot at the end of them.
Yeah.
It's worth it. I was worried when they were going to add them at first. I was worried that they'd be locking off the loot that you could get normally, but it's more extra loot.
Yeah, it's not like I thought. My worry about them was it's going to be clans that can only do them, you know, or like groups. But solo players can do them. They're not too difficult. I mean, I've still not done the actual rocket site one yet.
The launch site is pretty easy, to be honest.
Is it? Is it one of these ones?
Yeah, it's similar to the military tunnels, just with no scientists.
Right.
Like,
right.
You just have
I tried that once, and I got right to the end. I saw that, Jambi. I got right to the end, and I couldn't figure out how to get out, and I just died.
The launch site.
Yeah, I know now that you have to go in that room and press some button in there.
Dude, if you're ever stuck in there again, just do what I do. I jump off. I jump off like one of the lower parts. You can jump off and survive. You just
really?
Yeah, but you can survive. Like it's a bit of a fall, but you can land with like 30 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've never actually done any of them. I'm quite lazy.
But I don't just goes on and trolls people and shouts re.
Yeah, what do you do inside the game, Banana Duck, when you log in? Like, what's your goal?
I usually run around and shout at people, and then I label it content, and it works. No, I mean, I haven't played it properly for quite a lot of months, so I never really gotten into the puzzles. So I have started playing it now, and I'm probably gonna play it a bit more and actually put effort in, but. I haven't got close enough to the puzzles because I'm quite lazy.
Yeah.
And so crafting a rad suit is beyond my abilities.
So obviously you just run around for the content, as in talking to people. How has that been for you? Do you know what I mean? Like
For the what? he cut out a cut. I thought it was going to be something perverted. I run around for the what?
For the content.
Oh, you can say
not the content.
Keeps cutting out. Like, it's weird, dude.
Yeah. I just run around. I just run around, meet people, try and get a bit of interaction, and realize it's Rust, and then stop playing it.
Yeah. So do you get good interaction from it? Like, are people willing to engage? Obviously, you're a bit bigger than what you used to be, so it must be harder. Do you know what I mean? And
I'm very convincing to make people interact with me. If they don't, they
interact with me now.
They get the re as you know, and they will have a chat with me, and then sometimes they recognize, as we all know, they recognize you, and then you're like, yes, free stuff, and then then you have a choice. You try and convince them to join you, and then you try and stab them in the back.
Yeah.
Multiple things, but I just usually just run around and screw around, meet people, and try and play with them.
Right, sweet. Anybody get anything else? We're talking about that's an hour stream we've been doing, so these episodes are basically going to be it's going to be an hour-long episode. But
what have you covered? Have you covered the team stuff?
We haven't covered the team system yet. If you want to talk about that, we can. I think personally it's quite good.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were moaning about it getting put in, about clans and shit like that, how it was going to make them stronger, but clans fucking wear the same skinned outfit anyway. Do you know what I mean? They know who each other are.
I mean, I'm happier with it now that they've made it so you can't see people through terrain and stuff.
Yeah.
That was my concern with it before. But to be honest, I mean, I don't use it because I pretty much exclusively play solo. But
yeah.
I think it's fine. Like, I think it's actually kind of a cool feature, especially for people who are playing in groups. I actually think it's quite nice.
Yeah, it's good.
I found it useful for like creating villages and stuff like that. Like that's always fun. Like I've had it a few times over the past couple of weeks where I've had a couple of new players that have built near me, and I've like kept them there and helped them out, and then I've invited them to a group so we all know where each, and that's to be honest, it has provided a slightly more interaction, I think.
Yeah,
in the game.
Yeah, because you know they're friendly, and then you can like talk to them and shit like that.
Especially early game as well. Like there's a lot. I mean, on wipe day, there's a lot of random teaming going on.
Yeah.
With the team system, like there's people just randomly inviting people to groups and stuff. So yeah, I think it is pretty good.
Yep, definitely.
Well, people are more inclined to team as well, and I met two fellow Welshmen the other day, and I teamed with them. We got to know each other. It was a great little game, and then when I came back, I noticed they teamed with another 6 people, and I'm assuming some of them were just either people they didn't want to fight with, who they thought, you would almost consider them your ally, ticking them on the list of, if I see this person, I won't shoot him. And I think it makes that if you're sharing an area with someone and you think, oh, I like this guy, I'll put him in my notebook, I'll put him on my team's list so I won't shoot him, and it'll avoid those conflicts.
Yeah, where you shoot the guy by accident and get him up. Notice he has 1,000 sulfur. Take it.
But that's the main reason why people like hesitated to team at first, because it's like, oh well, if I see you and I accidentally kill you, I'm gonna have to like get you up, and that kind of the team system kind of
negates.
It used to be that you would do like a secret handshake almost. Like I used to, if I would team with random people, I'd be like, hey, if we see each other, jump, then crouch, then jump again.
Yeah.
Torch out, torch in.
The
old ways.
That's old Rust. That's old Rust. Right, anything else, guys? Because the episode will be coming to an end. Make sure everyone that's watching right now hit that sub button. We'll be back next week, same time.
Give the man 1,000 bloody subs, you bastard.
We'll get there. I don't know who'll be on the show, the podcast next week. Hopefully we'll have some of the same faces again.
No, I like this. It's been fun. I know I've joined late as well.
It's...
I'm join again.
This is obviously an idea I come up with because we obviously have our own like Twitter chat and DMs and stuff, and we constantly talk about what we think should change and what we think's good for the game, what we think's bad. So we thought we'd come live stream it, and then I'll upload the VOD later so you guys can watch it again and see our views on it. The main point is obviously the chat can engage with us as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's pretty good, and I think this has been quite successful. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't know how Wilsonator's fucking badge is in the middle of the screen, but I'll look into that and sort that out. But yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. So.
Well, it's gone really quickly, and actually, it'd be cool to do this next week.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually quite skeptical about like talking for an hour. Do you know what I mean? I was like, fuck, it might be quite difficult to fill an hour conversation about Rust. Do you know what I mean? Like fuck. But no, it's actually been pretty easy.
Oh, there is a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, there's tons to complain about with Rust.
What do you mean complain, man? We've got to talk about it. Right, I'm going to put the stream down, guys. Really appreciate everyone in the stream, all the guys that have helped me out here as well. So hit that sub button, and we'll see you next week. Everybody saying bye on stream and the podcast now. Yeah.
Bye on stream. I waved. I haven't even got my camera up.
Did you actually wave there? But I did.
I did.
Peace out, guys.